Today is a very special day because not only did I get all my Batman Returns figures in finally after they've been so delayed coming to Canada, but I got this duck. And this duck, this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. And this is like the ultimate childhood wish fulfillment come true for me. I love Batman Returns as a kid. I wanted Penguin figures that actually looked like the Penguin. I wanted the duck. All I had was like the little McDonald's duck toy. I wish I still had it for comparison here. But that was like the closest we could get at the time. And now, look at this thing. We got a giant duckmobile. This is phenomenal. As well as some Penguin Commandos here, which I'm going to open up with the duck here because these two kind of go together. I mean, they package the jacket here that goes with the Penguin that comes with the duck, so this is going to be a combined review of them both. But man, I am so happy McFarlane made this. I'm happy someone was crazy enough to actually make this thing. Yeah, this is just freaking awesome. Pretty big box. This thing is heavy. There's good heft to it. Yeah, that duck just looks beautiful in box there. See the Penguin in his pajamas riding on the inside. On the front, we get the measurements, which is kind of cool. So it's apparently 9.3 inches long, 23 centimeters long. So it's going this way. Batman Returns. They just call it the duck. I mean, that's what it is, right? It's the duck. We know what the duck is. It's not the Duckmobile. It's not Penguin's vehicle or whatever. It's just the duck. That's cool. Batman Returns. Batman Returns. The duck. It's the freaking duck. Yeah, on the back, I don't know, some kind of weird artwork. Not the best. It looks like kind of concept art or something. I don't know. Fits most 7-inch figures. That's great. Yeah, it's whatever. We're gonna get this guy out of the box, taking a look at him, as well as these Penguin Commandos. But let's take a little look at the Penguin Commando box too. I have some more thoughts on this, which I will say in my separate video, along with the rest of the Batman Returns figures, because a lot of those boxes look pretty empty, and I do think they should have packaged the Penguins each with those as well. These guys are like crazy expensive online now. I don't know why McFarlane made the obvious Army Builder Penguins a McFarlane Toys exclusive in the US. Now, it kind of sucks for you guys in the US because in Canada, where I am, this Penguin Commando pack was readily available both on GameStop and on Amazon and potentially other places as well. But I bought 2 of these from GameStop, and I have another one from Amazon on the way, and I got them all for retail, which up here retail was like $35 Canadian with my 10% off discount, and I believe you guys are paying like $35 US. Now I'm seeing this Penguin Commando pack going for like $100 or more online, which is just insane. Yeah, I really think they should have gave each figure a Penguin and then also sell the separate maybe combo 3-packs of the Penguins. It's also a little weird that it comes with a jacket, which you need for this Penguin. I think they should have put the jacket with this Penguin and the duck instead. It's a little odd. I get it's a little something extra to give with the Penguins. The whole decision-making behind the packaging is just a little weird. But anyway, we got him. We got him in the end. We'll see how they all look together out of the box. So, without further ado, I'm done waiting. I want to open this guy up. Let's get to it. All right, so let's take a look here at the duck itself. The box came with this nice kind of grimy backdrop that kind of looks like, the underground sewers from the movie. This thing is great. This duck, this is pretty dope. I'm kind of like a little kid on Christmas here looking at this thing. This is crazy. Yeah, so good. Nice bright yellows. It's got a dirty wash. I know I've seen a lot of reviews online saying that the wash didn't really seal or set and that it's getting on people's fingers. When I rub it, like, it does feel almost like dusty, but nothing's coming off, at least on mine, on my fingers. I do have in this particular area, which I've seen a lot of other reviews, just some blotches and kind of like where it's, you know, didn't really set. Honestly though, like, it kind of works. Like, this thing is supposed to look like some old, like, abandoned amusement park ride or something. Like, it's supposed to have that kind of creepy, grimy, dirty look. And I think it kind of works with the car. Like, I honestly don't know if it's on purpose or not. You can see on the bill, too, there's, like, a little bit of blotches there. But it looks fine. I think it kind of works. None of it's rubbing off on mine, so honestly, I'm not that bothered by it. I think it looks cool, and from a distance, like, it's supposed to look like an old dingy, dusty thing, you know. Maybe they could have applied it better, yes. There's a bit of blotches there, and there are some clear brush strokes up here on the back. But, you know, I don't know. It's all right. See on the inside there, we got two big seats. The steering wheel does turn. It does feel a little stiff though. And the stick shift doesn't move. That just stays there. Of course, we can bring Penguin in here. I'll set them all up after. He's got a big belly that kind of pushes up against the steering wheel, but yeah, all the wheels roll. There's just some simple, looks like stickers on the surface of the wheels there. Obviously, this is a different batch. This is all UK and Canada batch, so there might be some quality differences and quality control from the US. Maybe that's why mine feels a bit better. And like, I don't have anything rubbing off on my fingers, which I know other people did. So maybe I just got lucky. But this duck is brilliant. Amazing duck. All right, here's a look at the Pajama Penguin, I'm going to call him. Overall, this figure feels and looks really nice out of the box. I haven't opened up the standard Penguin yet. I do have him here. I have taken a look at him. And yes, it is the exact same head sculpt as we can see here. It's really nicely detailed. I like the paint work, especially around the eyes and the lips. The hair, too, is painted nice. It is kind of a weird shape. Like, it really is really indented right here, which, you know, I presume is for his hat to go, which this one doesn't come with a hat. You'll have to get the standard Penguin for the hat. But the color and the paint on the hair is really well done. It's kind of like a dirty brown, silver. The pajamas are nice. They look grimy. There's like some smudges on the bottom of his bib there. I got this, I don't know if that's a purposeful smudge. It looks like a bit of a shit stain, to be honest, like in the bottom there. Now, I do kind of wish that we did get a different head sculpt for this Penguin from the standard Penguin. I wish it was more of, well, here, I'll show you what I wish we got. This is the Funko Pop, the Penguin Funko Pop. I really wanted this in figure form, and what I mean by that, the black goo coming down his mouth there, I think they should have done that. Maybe more of an angry expression rather than this kind of happy maniacal expression. And the umbrella, I think the cute umbrella, right? At the end when he's like, oh shit, I picked the cute one with all the little animals. I would have loved to see that with this Penguin here. I think that would have been such a great accessory to include with this 2-pack with the Duckmobile, considering that this is Penguin in his outfit as he appears at the end of the movie. I'm happy with this Funko a lot, but what I was really hoping is that they took like basically this Funko and made it into that figure. I think that would have been amazing. Because yeah, I would have really loved to recreate that whole final scene of the movie. It's such an iconic scene, tragic death for the Penguin. Looking at the rest of the figure a bit closely though, like I love the boots. He's got the black boots, which he had in the movie with the big laces. They are a little bit sculpted and painted on there. Let's see, articulation. Arms can do a T-pose. They go all the way around real nice and loose. He's got a bicep swivel 360. He's got double jointed elbows. Now the hands too, he's got the flipper hand, which is painted, you know, skin tone. And then he does have, I know it's debated by a lot of reviewers as to whether this is truly a flipper hand or this is a fisted hand. You can see 5 individual fingers sculpted there, but there is a slit between his index finger and the rest, kind of, sort of. And here, this side looks more flippery. Like, you see the 3 kind of coming in to the flipper and then the index finger as separate. So I'm going to say it's a flipper, but it would have been nice to have another one of these open ones just to really have 2, you know, very clearly flipper hands if we wanted. All right, onto the rest of the articulation. He's obviously got this big cut on the belly here. This piece is all plastic. Like, I can kind of feel inside and poke it in. This is a harder plastic, though. This is like a soft plastic. Legs can kind of go up. They can go out to the side pretty well. They actually pivot around quite a bit, have quite a bit of motion. And then just single jointed knees, which that's okay. He's kind of got these short, stubby legs. Then the ankles. He's got toe articulation as well as the ankles going 360 around and up and down, pivot. Here's Penguin with this weird kind of armless penguin cutout thing they gave us for the jacket. This is such a silly little thing. I guess it's to show, like, hey, put the jacket on this penguin, but it's just kind of a funny thing. Like, what am I going to do with this? I don't know. Someone's going to find this in a recycling bin and be like, what the hell is this? You know, it's going to scare the shit out of some homeless dude. I don't know. All right, here's Penguin with his jacket. I realized, too, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just so excited to have these figures. Like, these figures honestly mean so much to me. I got so excited that I forgot to go over the head articulation here, but basically it does not go up and down at all. Like, you could do, yeah, you can do a whole 360. The hair kind of catches and gets in the way. It goes up a little bit, but not a lot. Anyway, yeah, this jacket looks really nice on the Penguin. It's not wired, but it is like a nice, thick, like kind of wool material. It really feels like a jacket, and it looks like the jacket out of the movie. Actually, except there is one inaccuracy to the movie, which is that the sleeves should have the same brown trim that the top of the coat has. Both the cuffs, the ends of the sleeves, should have this same trim. So that is a bit of an oversight, and it would have been nice to have those on the sleeves to be completely movie accurate, but no, overall, they're a really nice looking jacket and feeling jacket. This is really, it's a nice addition for this figure of just different options to display him. All right, so here is the Penguin with his penguins. This is so freaking awesome and so cool. They scale really well. They are painted really nicely. Here's the biggest one here. The silver paint on the kind of robotic armor plating is really nice. This is the only one that is articulated as well. So his fins can go up to the side like that, and they can rotate 360 as well. That's kind of nice. You could have them fly, I guess. They come with these big rocket packs, which have this kind of a, you know, H pattern that just plugs in to the back there. So let's see how that goes. I guess they're supposed to stick out that much. It kind of looks like a lot, but I assume that's how they're supposed to go. All the rockets as well are kind of different, just as the penguins are unique. Like, this one is much more pointy at the top than that one, and this just has kind of a single slot. I guess the different shapes tell you, you know, which rocket is supposed to go with which penguin. And then we got this cute little guy's little rocket here. Here's all the penguins just lined up like ducks in a row, just so you can get a an idea of the scale and size between them all. So yeah, we got Big Mama Penguin. She's got like, I love this eyepiece. That was such a I remember that scene from the movie so vividly when all these like flip out in front of the penguin's eye, as if it's like helping the penguin aim or whatever. It's just shooting off the back into the air. Like, it's so silly. But yeah, the fur kind of texture on the penguins are done really nice. Yeah, the rocket looks great. There are these kind of, the writings, the whole TM owned by DC Comics, whatever on the back. That's fine. Yeah, the penguin's eye, the colors there. These are just so beautiful. And yeah, I bought like 2 or 3 packs of these because I definitely want a bunch of these on the shelf. Let's see. Let's go medium, our little medium bro next. He's got no hat, but yeah, the paint on the bill and everything is really well done. The yellows, the eye. Yeah, his fins are like glued like down pack to the side of his body. I think this guy would have been big enough though to have also had articulated wings. Would have been nice to have them on him as well. He doesn't have like the bracelets with the spikes like this guy has either. This one's the most like decked out with the helmet and everything. Yeah, this is kind of like your medium boy. This little guy's like the pond, poor little pond penguin going out, if we did chess analogy. But he looks so cute. Look at his little helmet. He's kind of got the white marks on his eyes. He's got this black stripe down kind of the front of his body. I don't know if that's accurate it must be to the look of this penguin. And he's got this cute little rocket on the back. They all kind of look like those, the barber pole kind of things. So darn cute. It looks like a little spaceman penguin. And there's the penguin as well with them, so you can see how they scale. The big one is like almost as tall as Penguin. Not quite, but yeah, he's a big boy. This is amazing. This is just so much fun. Look at these guys. That's the crazy thing about the Tim Burton movie, it was so weird and grotesque, but also had this cute charm to it, I don't know. I loved it. All right, we're trying to load up our squad here. My poor little penguin boy. He's so short to fit in the back seat there. You almost can't even see him. You can fit the medium guy well enough, but our big boy, Big Daddy Penguin, he's a little too big to fit in the back seat here. At least with the rocket piece on. If you take that rocket off, yeah, he fits in okay. But kind of like only him then. It gets a little too crammed if you want to stick the medium guy in there. I mean, our poor little guy could kind of just fall in there without being seen. But yeah, I don't know. Big guy, I kind of thought the big guy would fit in the back seat, but he's too big with the rocket. So he's going to have to roll. I guess only our medium guy really rolls comfortably in the back there while still being seen. Overall, though, really fun set. These go well together. Yeah, I'd maybe just leave one penguin in the back. Maybe you could put something in the back seat to kind of prop them up more. I might do that. Maybe I'll just like 3D print a little block or something, or find something I can put in there. But yeah, these guys look great. Even if you put them, kind of beside the duck like this, like they would look great on the shelf, with all the little penguins and such. I mean, yeah, it is stupid that McFarlane made these penguins, like the obvious army builder of the wave, that he made them store exclusive. Thankfully, as I said, for me in Canada, that wasn't the case. I was able to get them, so that does kind of seem like just a U.S. issue. So I'm not really too mad about that or concerned about it, because I was able to get like 3 packs of these. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to brag. It's just they were readily available at multiple retailers up north here. So it wasn't an issue for me. But and yeah, these look great together. I'm super happy with these. I love Batman Returns. It is my personal favorite Batman movie. It's not, I would say, the objectively best Batman movie, but it's my personal favorite movie. These are toys I always wanted as a kid. I wanted the Penguin's duck. I wanted the Penguin's penguins and the Penguin himself. Yes, I would have liked an open umbrella, especially that cute one. I think a dirtier face sculpt with all the black goo coming out of his mouth, more reminiscent of the final scene of the movie, would have been better. And if they put around the cuffs of the coat the same kind of brown fur that his coat's supposed to have, those small additions would have been perfect. But honestly, as it is, I'm very happy with this. This is really, really cool. You know, the duck, it's $100. It is a lot. Yeah, maybe the wing, it could have like moved up to open and close like it did in the film. That would have been a nice touch as well. But honestly, the paintwork on the duck is really good. The sculpt's really good. It's definitely a display piece. Like when you look at this all together, this is a big display piece that you would have on your shelf, and it's going to be eye-catching, and it's going to be a conversation point. And that's kind of what it's meant to do, I think. I'm super happy with this. This is freaking awesome. The duck also was a EB Games exclusive, which is GameStop up here in Canada. They were pretty easy to get though. Like, yes, they sold out right away the day of, but stores got them in stock. And then once stores got them in stock separately from the online stock, they were available again online for, I think, like 3 to 4 days there. So, I mean, I think the window now has passed to get one of these ducks. But it's an awesome duck, and I think it's worth the money, especially if you're a fan of Batman Returns, and if you love that movie as much as me, it's definitely worth the movie. I mean, for fans of this film that have been waiting for something like this is like a must-have. Anyway, that's going to be all from me for this video. What do you guys think? Were you able to get some penguins? Were you able to get the duck? Are you still searching for it? What do you think about it? If you did get them, let me know in the comments, and stay tuned. I'm going to review the full wave of all the rest of the figures, including this crazy dude here, this Max Shrek. It's a little teaser. Phenomenal figure. But yeah, I got the whole wave here. I'm going to review them all shortly. Just wanted to do these guys first. I love them. I'm so happy with this. Anyway, stay tuned and catch you on the next one.